breaking news coming in connection with Mahua Moitra payoff scam case, where Republic has received a response from journalist Sucheta Dalal. She has refused knowing Mahua Moitra personally. She's responded to Republic, where Sucheta has said that she sees nothing wrong in an MP raising issues of public interest in the parliament. Sucheta has denied knowing Mahua personally and said that just because you know someone on Twitter or interact with someone on a social media platform does not necessarily mean that you know that person personally. Let me quickly bring in Senior Executive Editor Abhishek Kapoor, who's joining us on the broadcast to give us further details on the same. Abhishek, what do you make of this response?
Well, obviously, Sucheta Dalal finds herself in a soup she would have best wanted to avoid, and that's the reason why she's taking this evasive action. It's not. The one thing is that she's saying she just exchanged messages. She did not follow it up by exchanging information, and that she does not have a number of Mahua Moitra. So I think you have to. That's her version, that there was an exchange on the Twitter, but then no further communication. She says on Twitter she is seen to be saying that she would want to exchange notes with Mahua Moitra offline, and that's the import of the words of the exchange that takes place between them. But then subsequently she's saying nothing happened, and that this is just one of the many exchanges she keeps having on social media, and then you can have your own version. That's what she's telling us. Shawan Sen, our senior writer, having approached her. So that's Sucheta Dalal's version. But remember, Suresha, that this is now being investigated or looked into at two levels. One, a breach of privileges issue of the parliament, where the ethics committee is looking into it, and both Jayanant Dedrai and Nishikant Dubey have already been called. Now yesterday's development with Darshan Hiranandani coming out, he might be called. That's an indication coming in from the ethics committee, and subsequent to which ethics committee has also said even Mahua Moitra would be called based on whatever submission they received from the other parties concerned. Parallelly, there is a Prevention of Corruption Act investigation. Remember, this is, as much as this is a breach of privilege issue for the parliament, this is also a corruption issue, because an honourable member of parliament is accused of taking money, bribe, cash kind to pursue corporate interests of a certain group against another group. So obviously, this is an investigation at multiple levels, and at some stage, maybe because Sucheta Dalal is someone who has been named by Darshan Hiranandani, even she might get questioned as to what all information she exchanged, which perhaps helped Mahua Moitra carry on the attacks or carry out the attacks on the Adani group that she has over the last few years.
All right, Abhishek, many thanks for detailing that response.